on this medal to protect you. Don't be afraid, my brother. Do what you must.
In the 1960s, renowned producer Irwin Allen created the science fiction television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Lasting for 4 seasons, it became his longest-running production before he moved on to other projects like Lost in Space. However, what many fans may not know is that the making of this show was marked by a significant incident, a fight on set that resulted in severe injuries. This event left a mark on the cast and crew, becoming an unexpected part of the show's legacy. Let's delve into why this altercation occurred and its consequences.
I thought I was pretty brave, but I'm not. When the chips are down, I want to stay alive.
We all want to do that.
The TV series debuted on ABC in 1964, airing until 1968 with a total of 110 episodes. Initially, 32 episodes were broadcast in black and white, while the remaining 78 were produced in color. This shift towards color television reflected the growing trend in home entertainment during the mid-60s. At the helm of this underwater adventure were 2 leading actors, Richard Basehart and David Hedison. Basehart played Admiral Harriman Nelson, a brilliant naval engineer who commanded the innovative submarine Seaview. Simultaneously, Hedison took on the role of Lee Crane, the daring captain tasked with navigating the advanced vessel through uncharted waters and dangerous missions. Together, they led a talented crew faced with weekly perils presented by the mysterious depths of the ocean.
Fingertips. It looks as though it's assimilating to oral.
The television series is derived from a film released a few years prior. In its inaugural season, the show centered around the ongoing tension of the Cold War. Among the thrilling storylines were encounters with formidable sea creatures, including massive beasts and prehistoric dinosaurs that emerged from the depths of the ocean. One episode featured the crew traveling through a whale's vast interior, while another saw them plunged into the fiery heart of a volatile underwater volcano. These unique scenarios added diversity to the already tense atmosphere brought about by the recurring theme of the Cold War and the dangers of nuclear weapons. As the second season commenced, the program shifted focus away from political tensions towards more varied subjects, still maintaining ties to the previous season's tone. Audiences could expect fresh escapades below the surface, accompanied by intriguing narrative elements borrowed from various genres, resulting in exciting viewing experiences. This change allowed viewers to enjoy even more imaginative tales spun out by the creative minds behind the scenes. Ultimately, it was this blend of real-world concerns and fantastical situations that made the series so appealing during its original run.
Hold it. Give us some slack. That's it. Mosky, give us a hand.
As the third season of the popular television series unfolded, viewers found themselves enthralled by an influx of fantastical themes. The writers introduced an evil brain originating from outer space, delved into a chilling werewolf tale, and even incorporated encounters with remnants of the Nazi regime. Paranormal elements became increasingly prevalent, featuring mummies, werewolves, and malevolent leprechauns. These captivating narratives played out against the backdrop of their underwater mobile headquarters, the Seaview. The fourth season continued to push boundaries with its imaginative plots. While details remain scarce regarding specific episodes, it is known that this installment further embraced supernatural and otherworldly concepts. This approach set the stage for thrilling escapades deep beneath the ocean waves aboard none other than the Seaview. Despite veering away from traditional naval stories, the creators managed to maintain viewer interest through these innovative twists and turns. The success of seasons 3 and 4 demonstrates how versatile and adaptable storytelling can be when exploring diverse genres while retaining essential components of the original concept. In the television series, viewers are introduced to a sister submarine named the Polydor, which meets its unfortunate end in the second episode. This vessel shares many advanced characteristics with its more famous counterpart, the Seaview. However, it's worth noting that such technologically sophisticated submarines, like those depicted in the show, remain fictional even in today's modern era. As the story unfolds, time shifts significantly between seasons. The initial 2 seasons take place in the 1970s, providing a futuristic glimpse of underwater exploration during that decade. But as the narrative progresses into the third and fourth seasons, the setting jumps forward to the 1980s, further updating the technological context. Despite being set several decades ago, The capabilities demonstrated by these submarines continue to captivate audiences. From advanced propulsion systems to cutting-edge communication equipment, they epitomize a vision of marine technology that has yet to be realized in our current reality. While we have made great strides in submersible design over the years, nothing quite matches the sheer imagination and innovation portrayed in the series.
Inside Russia, without you violating Soviet airspace.
In the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea television series, the crew members could often be seen wearing white ked sneakers. These shoes were chosen due to their comfort and practicality for life aboard a submarine. However, it didn't take long before these pristine sneakers started to darken with regular wear and tear throughout the seasons, becoming a subtle indicator of time passed within the show's narrative. Another notable aspect of the production involves some creative filming techniques utilized to enhance viewers' experiences. To illustrate the impact sustained by the submarine during various encounters, they employed what became known as the sea view rock and roll. Essentially, it entailed shaking the camera while simultaneously moving the set pieces, effectively conveying the sensation of turbulence and damage caused by external forces acting upon the vessel. Despite being set primarily underwater, women did make appearances now and then, albeit infrequently compared to male counterparts. Sadly, as the series progressed, even these sparse occurrences dwindled further, resulting in significantly fewer female characters appearing in latter seasons of the TV show. This reduction might have been influenced by several factors prevalent during that era, including societal norms and expectations regarding gender roles, both on-screen and off. Additionally, in the third season, only 2 women appeared. One was an unseen voice, while the other portrayed a non-speaking mermaid. The absence of female characters was even more pronounced in the fourth season, where no women appeared, either by voice or presence. Furthermore, in 1964, a set of black and white trading cards was released. These cards have become quite valuable over the years, often selling for several $100s in mint condition. The lack of prominent female roles in the show highlights the era's approach to female representation in television. The cards serve as a unique collectible for fans and collectors alike, reflecting a moment in pop culture history.
Maybe it'll blow sky high and take all of us with it, if we're lucky.
During the filming of the popular 1960s TV series, its lead actor Richard Basehart faced a significant health challenge. He was diagnosed with a bleeding ulcer, which forced him to miss 3 episodes during the show's second season. This unexpected development posed a unique problem for the production team, requiring them to come up with creative solutions to keep the storyline intact while their star recovered. As a result, changes had to be made to the script, specifically focusing on Basehart's character. Scenes were rewritten so that they could minimize his presence until he regained enough strength to return to work. In addition, clever camera angles and strategic placement of props helped conceal the fact that someone else often stood in for Basehart when necessary. To maintain continuity, post-production teams utilized innovative techniques by dubbing over these stand-in performances with Basehart's own voice later. Despite being physically absent from set, his distinctive vocal delivery ensured viewers remained unaware of the extent of his illness throughout those affected episodes. Interestingly, even before his medical scare, Basehart had already demonstrated his versatility as a voice artist. After the success of the initial season of the series, he lent his talents to narrate a thoughtful documentary about the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This project further solidified his reputation beyond just acting roles. Following his recovery, Richard Basehart resumed his role in the TV series and went on to become one of the most recognizable voices in Hollywood. His career as a sought-after voice actor spans several decades, leaving behind an indelible mark in both television and cinema history. Indeed, his impact transcended far beyond what audiences saw on screen, making him a truly memorable figure in the annals of entertainment. In the television industry, it's common for producers to reuse sets and props to save time and money. However, in the case of the popular 1960s TV series, things took an unusual turn when Irwin Allen started recycling props across different shows. For instance, the Seaview Bridge and the flying submarine were both used in other productions besides the series. This practice may have been cost-effective, but it also led to some confusion among viewers who recognized these elements from earlier shows. Unfortunately, Behind the scenes of the show, tensions ran high. One incident involved a heated argument between writer Harlan Ellison and an ABC censor. The disagreement escalated into a physical altercation, resulting in severe injuries for Ellison. Although details of the incident remain unclear, it underscores the intense atmosphere that sometimes permeates production studios. Despite the challenges faced during its run, the show remains a beloved classic among many fans today.
Give me the firepower I need to force the world to accept the...
Known for his fiery temper, the producer of the popular TV series faced frequent conflicts with the censorship board. One incident involved Ellison getting into a heated argument with the censor over edited content. In the midst of their disagreement, a model of the submarine featured in the show accidentally toppled, resulting in a broken pelvis for the censor. This event further fueled Ellison's frustration, leading him to adopt the pseudonym Cordwainer Bird when he felt let down by changes made to his creative vision. Despite these challenges, the program continued its successful run, engaging audiences with thrilling underwater adventures. The legacy of this iconic 1960s series lives on through reruns and nostalgia, while also serving as a reminder of the delicate balance between artistic freedom and regulatory oversight in television production. Will the tension behind the scenes affect future episodes? Only time will tell.
On as quick a turn as we can get.
Skipper, this is missile room watch.
Despite its widespread popularity, the television series met an unexpected end when ABC announced in March 1968 that it would not return for another season. This decision left numerous fans disheartened, even though the show had maintained impressive ratings throughout its run. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and the cancellation of the series was no exception. The last episode aired without much fanfare, leaving viewers to reminisce about the exciting adventures and intriguing storylines they had grown to love. Even today, the series continues to have a cult following, with devoted fans keeping its memory alive through various online communities and events.
Put a hand here. Want to move the mini-sub out in the open.
The 1964 TV series, often referred to as The Show, made quite a splash in its time. Its impact was far-reaching, introducing many viewers to the exciting world of underwater exploration and adventure. The show's innovative special effects, including its high-tech submarine designs, captivated audiences and set new standards for television production. While some elements of the series may seem dated today, its lasting influence on popular culture is undeniable. Countless subsequent productions have been inspired by the themes and concepts introduced in the show. Even now, discussions about ocean conservation and scientific advancements often reference ideas first presented in this groundbreaking series. Moreover, the show served as a launchpad for several successful careers in the entertainment industry. Many actors who appeared in the show went on to become household names, while others found success behind the camera as directors, writers, and producers. In this way, the show played a small but significant role in shaping Hollywood's landscape. Perhaps most importantly, the show continues to resonate with contemporary audiences because of its timeless themes. Stories of human bravery, innovation, and perseverance remain just as inspiring today as they were 60 years ago. By exploring complex issues like environmental stewardship and international cooperation, the show reminds us of our shared responsibility to care for our planet and each other.
When and if we get to the surface.
The creation of the 1964 TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea required a talented cast to bring its underwater adventure stories to life. Each actor's journey to joining the show involved unique experiences full of challenges and triumphs. Richard Basehart, who played Admiral Nelson, already had a successful career on stage and screen before being cast. Producer Irwin Allen admired his work and approached him directly for the part, bypassing traditional auditions altogether. With his commanding presence and strong dramatic skills, Basehart proved to be an excellent fit for the authoritative lead role. David Hedison, playing Captain Crane, faced more conventional obstacles during casting. Having appeared primarily in films up until then, he sought to break into television. After several rounds of auditions where he demonstrated both charisma and acting ability, Hedison secured the coveted role alongside Basehart. Their undeniable chemistry became one of the defining aspects of the entire series. For Del Monroe, who portrayed Kowalski, it was all about timing and connections. He had worked previously with producer Irwin Allen, and when a spot opened up in Voyage, Monroe was top of mind. His comedic chops added levity to tense situations, making him a valuable addition to the crew. The rest of the ensemble included young talents like Bob Dowdell, Henry Kulke, and Terry Becker. They were selected based on their performances during rigorous auditions, showing promise as dependable supporting players. Chemistry tests among the main cast members further solidified their roles. These sessions allowed producers to see how actors interacted together, ensuring they would mesh well on set. In some cases, these interactions even influenced character development, shaping relationships seen throughout the series. Thus, through careful consideration, skillful auditions, and fortuitous encounters, the cast of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea came together, forming a team ready to dive deep into exciting undersea adventures week after week.
When I say just a few drops,
Did you say drops?
I need...
The 1964 TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea bears the distinct directorial vision of Irwin Allen. Known for his innovative approaches, Allen brought a unique blend of science fiction and adventure to television screens. His background in film production, particularly disaster movies like The Poseidon Adventure, significantly influenced his work on Voyage. Allen's signature style leaned towards grandeur, often incorporating spectacular visual effects and elaborate sets. He aimed to create an immersive underwater world aboard the nuclear submarine Seaview, complete with cutting-edge technology and futuristic designs. This vision required close collaboration with set designers, special effects teams, and cinematographers. Collaboration was key to realizing Allen's ambitious plans. With the cast, he emphasized performance authenticity amidst the fantastical surroundings. Richard Basehart, who played Admiral Nelson, recounted how Allen encouraged them to focus on character development despite the show's heavy reliance on action sequences. Wardrobe decisions also fell under Allen's purview. Costumes were designed to reflect both military protocol and the futuristic setting. For instance, the iconic red uniforms of the Seaview crew became synonymous with the series' distinctive aesthetic. Musically, Allen sought to enhance the dramatic tension inherent in each episode. Composer Paul Sawtelle provided a hauntingly beautiful score that underscored the mystery and danger lurking beneath the ocean's surface. Behind the scenes, Allen fostered a positive working environment characterized by mutual respect and shared creativity. Despite the challenges posed by complex shooting schedules and demanding production requirements, the team remained committed to delivering high-quality episodes week after week. Irwin Allen's directional vision for Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea left an indelible mark on television history. By combining compelling narratives, impressive visuals, and strong performances, he created a captivating viewing experience that continues to resonate today.
All right, Chip, dive the boats.
Dive.
In the early 1960s, the TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Seas made waves with its unique storyline and impressive production values. To create the underwater world, the show's designers built elaborate sets on soundstages at 20th Century Fox Studios in Los Angeles. These sets featured detailed control rooms, living quarters, and laboratories, all designed to look like they were submerged deep beneath the ocean's surface. To add realism to these scenes, the producers used large tanks filled with water, which cast members would dive into while wearing special breathing apparatuses. This allowed them to perform convincing underwater actions, such as operating equipment or interacting with marine life. However, working in these conditions posed many challenges, including limited visibility and difficulty moving around. Despite these obstacles, the crew managed to capture some stunning visuals by employing cutting-edge technology for the time. They utilized high-speed photography to slow down rapid movements, giving viewers a clearer view of fast-paced action sequences. Additionally, they experimented with chroma key compositing, also known as green screen technology, allowing them to superimpose live actors onto miniature models of submarines and undersea environments. When it came to exterior shots, the team often ventured beyond the confines of their Hollywood studio. Location shooting took place along California's coastlines, providing beautiful backdrops for various episodes. At times, they even traveled further abroad, capturing footage of exotic locales like Fiji and Tahiti. One notable aspect of the show was its commitment to scientific accuracy. Consultants from the U.S. Navy provided valuable insights into naval procedures and submarine operations, ensuring that most plot points aligned with reality. Furthermore, scientists advised on plausible depictions of undersea exploration and marine biology, However, balancing factual information with entertainment value sometimes proved challenging. For instance, certain creative liberties had to be taken when presenting fantastical elements, such as encounters with prehistoric sea creatures or alien invaders. Nonetheless, maintaining a blend of authenticity and excitement remained paramount throughout the entire production process.
I just checked the angle. 31 degrees. That means the bell can't couple with us.
In the early 1960s, television viewers were captivated by Voyage to the Bottom of the Seas, an adventurous series set in the depths of the ocean aboard the nuclear submarine Seaview. A significant contributor to the show's success was its memorable musical score and soundtrack, composed primarily by Paul Sawtelle and Burt Schefter. These two accomplished musicians created an underwater symphony that heightened both the excitement and emotion of each episode. Paul Sawtelle, born in New York City on May 3, 1906, initially pursued medicine before turning his attention to music full-time. His partner, Burt Schefter, studied classical piano and later conducted scores for live TV shows during their golden age. Together, they formed a formidable partnership, crafting over 75 original film scores, including those for science fiction classics like The Neanderthal Man and Killer Sharks. For Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Sawtelle and Schefter masterfully combined elements of adventure and suspense, often accentuated by urgent brass sections punctuated by swift string arrangements, perfect for depicting life beneath the waves, where danger lurked around every corner. They also incorporated softer melodies when needed, eloquently conveying moments of introspection or camaraderie among the crew members. When asked about creating the iconic theme song, Sawtelle explained, "We wanted something rousing yet nautical that had to capture the spirit of exploration, but maintain a sense of urgency due to the precarious nature of undersea travel." Indeed, their mission was successful, resulting in one of television's most recognizable themes even today. Interestingly, while working on Season 2, financial constraints led to the hiring of Nelson Riddle, another legendary composer known for his work with Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald. Despite different styles between Riddle and the regular composers, these changes added diversity to the overall sonic experience, further enhancing the viewing pleasure. Overall, through strategic composition choices reflective of the storyline and character development, the music team behind Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea etched out an indispensable role in shaping viewer engagement. Their powerful collaboration produced a compelling audio backdrop that significantly contributed to the longevity and charm of this classic TV series.
Let me put myself in his place for a minute.
Well, go ahead.
Now, knowing Earth's tremendous...
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1964 TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea occurs in the episode titled The Fear Merchants. The scene features Admiral Nelson, played by Richard Basehart, trying to convince a group of terrified sailors to continue their mission, despite the presence of a deadly sea monster outside the submarine's hull. Director Jess Addis skillfully uses close-up shots to capture the fear and determination in each character's face. This creates tension and suspense, drawing the viewer into the heart of the action. Meanwhile, Basehart's powerful performance adds emotional depth to the scene. He conveys both authority and vulnerability, convincing the audience of his character's bravery and leadership. Cinematographer Frank Phillips also plays a crucial role in creating this memorable moment. His masterful use of light and shadow highlights the danger lurking just beyond the sub's walls. At the same time, he expertly frames each shot, emphasizing the claustrophobia and isolation felt by the crew members. This scene had a profound impact on audiences, showcasing the dangers faced by those who dare to explore the unknown depths of the ocean. As Basehart himself noted in an interview, "People were really scared during that episode. It was intense." Indeed, even today, this iconic scene continues to resonate with viewers, serving as a testament to the power of great storytelling and visual artistry.
1,000 yards.
The 1964 TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Seas struck a chord with viewers due to its thrilling underwater adventures and cutting-edge special effects. Audiences were captivated by the show's exciting storylines, which often featured encounters with mysterious sea creatures and otherworldly phenomena. This sense of wonderment helped to fuel a growing interest in marine biology and ocean exploration during the mid-1960s. Moreover, the series was influential in shaping popular culture, particularly in the genres of science fiction and adventure television. Its success paved the way for numerous imitators and spin-offs, many of which incorporated elements of action, suspense, and high-tech gadgetry. As a result, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea played a significant role in establishing these conventions as standard fare within the industry. On a deeper level, the program also touched upon several socially and culturally relevant themes. For instance, episodes frequently dealt with issues related to environmental conservation, international cooperation, and the responsible use of technology. By addressing these topics through the lens of speculative fiction, the series encouraged thoughtful dialogue among its audience members regarding their own roles in shaping the future. Overall, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea left an indelible mark on both the entertainment landscape and the collective consciousness of its time. Decades later, it continues to inspire new generations of fans who appreciate its unique blend of excitement, innovation, and relevance.
We are almost as helpless as you are. And if the bombers attack again...
Upon its release in 1964, the television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea received mixed reviews from critics, but gained a loyal following among audiences. The show was created by Irwin Allen, who had previously found success with the movie of the same name in 1961. The series followed the adventures of the nuclear submarine Seaview and its crew as they explored the mysteries of the ocean depths. Critics praised the show's impressive special effects and underwater photography, which were groundbreaking for the time. However, some reviewers criticized the series for its thinly written characters and implausible storylines. Despite these reservations, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea became a hit with viewers and ran for 4 seasons, producing 110 episodes. The show also received several award nominations during its run. In 1965, it was nominated for 3 Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Dramatic Series, Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction and Scenic Design, and Outstanding Achievement in Film Editing. Although it did not win in any category, the nominations themselves were a testament to the show's popularity and production values. Additionally, the show's theme music, composed by Paul Sawtelle and Burt Schefter, won a Grammy Award for Best Background Score from a Motion Picture or Television Show in 1965. This recognition further solidified the show's status as a cultural touchstone of the era. For those involved in the making of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, these accolades represented a significant achievement in their careers. Creator Irwin Allen established himself as a leading figure in science fiction television, paving the way for future hits like Lost in Space and The Time Tunnel. Meanwhile, the show's cast and crew members, many of whom were relative unknowns before joining the series, gained valuable experience working on a high-profile production. Overall, while Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea may have been imperfect in terms of narrative and character development, its impact on both the genre and the industry cannot be denied. Its technical innovations, strong visual style, and dedicated fan base ensured its place in TV history, providing a foundation for countless other shows to build upon in years to come.
But I don't want to frighten them. I only want to strip away a single layer of that veneer of civilization.
During the filming of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, the cast and crew faced many challenges. For instance, Richard Basehart, who played Admiral Nelson, had severe stage fright. He would often get nervous before scenes, but his fellow actors and the crew supported him, creating a sense of camaraderie on set. The show's special effects team also had their work cut out for them. They used innovative techniques to create underwater sequences, including large water tanks and miniature submarines. However, these methods didn't always go as planned. In one episode, a small explosion accidentally set fire to a model boat, causing some tense moments on set. Despite these challenges, the cast and crew found ways to have fun. David Hedison, who played Captain Crane, once revealed that he and Basehart would play practical jokes on each other between takes. One time, Hedison filled Basehart's trailer with hundreds of balloons. Moreover, the series was groundbreaking in its use of electronic music. Composer Paul Sawtelle employed early synthesizers to create eerie, futuristic sounds that added to the show's unique atmosphere. Unfortunately, the technology was still new and unreliable, leading to occasional technical difficulties during recording sessions. In addition, the tight shooting schedule meant that everyone had to stay focused. Despite this pressure, the cast and crew managed to maintain a lighthearted spirit. Walter Wagner, the producer, even kept a pet monkey named Mr. Moto on set, which brought laughter and relaxation during breaks. Overall, making Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea was an adventure full of trials and triumphs. From overcoming technical hurdles to fostering a friendly environment, the cast and crew left an indelible mark on television history.
Strike first.
But why?
So that...
Surely, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea holds a significant position in television and film history. This groundbreaking series first aired in 1964, captivating audiences with its underwater adventures. The show was created by Irwin Allen, who later became known as the Master of Disaster due to his successful disaster films in the 1970s. The visual effects pioneered in Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea greatly influenced future filmmaking. For instance, the miniature sets used to depict the submarine's interior were innovative for their time and paved the way for advancements in special effects techniques. Moreover, the futuristic technology portrayed in the series might have sparked ideas for actual inventions we see today. As for subsequent works inspired by the series, one notable example is James Cameron's blockbuster movie The Abyss, which delves deep into the ocean exploring extraterrestrial life forms, reminiscent of some themes presented in Voyage. Additionally, numerous science fiction shows since then feature stories taking place either underwater or inside advanced vehicles, reflecting elements initially introduced by Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. This iconic TV series left an indelible mark on popular culture through its unique storytelling approach, setting trends for generations to come. Even now, over half a century after its debut, many aspects of the show remain relevant, demonstrating its timeless appeal and far-reaching implications.
What's the matter with you, Archer? We've done the impossible. We're heroes.
Did Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea take you on an unforgettable journey in 1964? We'd love to hear about your personal connections to this classic TV series. How did it influence your view of cinema or touch you individually? Perhaps you felt inspired by the groundbreaking special effects or captivated by the thrilling underwater adventures. Maybe the show sparked your interest in marine biology or deep-sea exploration. Whatever your experience, we want to know. We invite you to share your stories, memories, and thoughts in the comments below. Let's engage in warm conversations and learn from each other's perspectives. Your insights might even inspire someone else. Don't forget to hit the like button if our post resonates with you. And if you enjoy these nostalgic journeys through cinematic history, consider subscribing to our channel for future content. Together, let's celebrate the timeless appeal of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.